Hello, this is Alex.Xbox here, and I'm bringing you another Formula Xbox race. We're in Belgium, and you may be asking the question, why have I got no HUD? Why am I in a cinematic view? It's because the normal quali didn't work, and we were waiting for players, and it glitched out, and we had to do one-shot quali, and which is not good at all. But as we go into the first corner, you need to hit the apex of that corner. I do not. I miss it by miles, causing me lots of time as we go onto this straight. Going up Eau Rouge in 7th gear. We've got Canaries and the Ghost flying off the racetrack. And we can see a Ghost on our mini-map miles ahead at this point. I mean, absolutely ages ahead. But now we've got one right in front of us, and we're already miles off the pace, and we've all got default setups. This is bad news for me, especially as I was championship leader after Hockenheim, but now I'm not. In Belgium, I'm not very strong. You need to keep good speed through that corner. I should be talking through the lap, I'm sorry. Now this corner, you're meant to lift off, it says, but I can't do it without touching one of these curbs, and that flies me off the racetrack, and you'll see that later in the video. This really long chicane is really difficult to get right, and I am really low revs in 4th, so that was the wrong gear to take. As we go into a 3rd gear corner, I am 2.1 seconds off. That is absolutely dreadful. I mean, absolutely dreadful. Into the heavy braking for the last corner. You need to get that braking zone right. I take these corners okay, hitting both apexes, but yet I still lose something like like 9/10 of a second in the last sector alone. Not good at all. Qualifying in 4th place, just behind Elusive Kev. Now I'm hoping for a podium, but I know from the previous quali that Athletic or Drastic Midget or Elusive Kev could be challenging me for the last podium spot. But I certainly hoping for a podium, but my pace hasn't been strong in recent times.
We can manage to get 5th or better today.
But here we go, tension building, the lights are gonna go out. I get a reasonable start. I get ahead of Elusive Kev, and I'm into 3rd place already. I'm trying to go round the outside of K Gears, but ignored fingers there, and then Elusive Kev goes straight into the side of me, and Athletic is past. I'm side by side with Drastic Midget going down into Eau Rouge. And somebody's going to have to back off. It's going to have to be me, because he's on the racing line. It would be unfair for me to try and take that and end up in a massive collision and costing me points. And I am nowhere on the straights in the whole of this race. I'm right in this slipstream. I'm not catching him up. I'm not sure what's going on there. And now Athletic has slowed down, and I am thinking about having a double pass over the both of them. It'll be a very hard move to pull off. I've never done it before, but Drastic Midget flies off the road, and there's no need to do a double pass, as I've now only got Athletic between me and the podium. Now many of you will know Athletic, of course, because he's one of the biggest F1 YouTubers, except for Into the Barrier. They are both on 10k subs now, so congrats on that if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, to be honest. Going into the last chicane, K-Gibbs F1 has made a mistake. Athletic is having a go. at K Gibbs F1, the guy who was on pole by a comfortable 1.4 seconds, at least, I think. But Athlete gets the cutback trying to attack K Gibbs. He's obviously using his KERS. He might have a go through the DRS zone, while I am just sitting behind trying to keep up, which is how this race basically is. But now it looks like I've got a really good slipstream on Athlete, but you can see here it's just not working. Of course, no DRS on lap 2. It's just not working whatsoever. As ignored, K Gibbs has a go, ignored finger. I'm trying to go round the outside of Athlete, but he cuts me off, which is nice, and which is fair. So that's fine. But I still can't get past Athlete, and I'm surprised Athlete isn't all lagging across the road, because you know he's from America. But so once his connection's good. Remember back in Bahrain, which I didn't record back then, we had a huge collision and he didn't have a collision at all on his screen, and I felt really guilty after the race. I slowed down in the race and gave him like a 6-second lead, which I caught up on the final 2 laps. I was fast, but on his screen it never happened, so that was quite embarrassing, and those points could have cost me the championship. But anyway, back onto the Belgium race, instead of telling you a little story about Bahrain. I am trying to catch up the leaders and Athlete, but I'm struggling. I thought I'd catch up Athlete easily, but I don't, because he is fast. You can't underestimate him for being quick.
The race officials have enabled DRS.
As I slightly brake on the grass, not a good thing to do. Athlete makes a mistake, and I am now, yet again, I'm right in someone's slipstream. I'm catching him up going into Eau Rouge, which is the only place which I can really get advantage over people, but I back off to stop yet another massive collision if it were to happen. But here I've got DRS, I'm not catching him up. I can see the straight ending ever closer. I'm going to try going around his outside. He outbrakes himself, so I accidentally tap him, and now he is on the outside of me, and I cut him up, and I get 3rd place. Now I'm going to skip right past my pit stop. I have good pace on the options compared to ignored fingers stint on the options, and I have come out ahead of him. Drastic Midget in front has not pitted yet, which is why I'm not in 2nd place. But I am on cold prime tyres, and I don't have the pace on prime tyres anyway at any given moment. And ignored finger is all over the back of me. With only 3 laps to go, I might be thinking maybe I can hold him off, but that straight line speed disadvantage I've got, it hurts me so much. You saw it against Drastic Midget, you saw it against, well, against Athlete, although I did overtake him. That was because of a mistake. I couldn't catch him up on the DRS, simply passed him. As ignored finger tried to go all the way around the outside. It works, I do the cutback. And he makes a little mistake on the exit. I am right in his gearbox. I am thinking, maybe I can have a go into this corner. I outbrake him, and I go round the outside, but he defends brilliantly. But now I've got KERS, I've got the slipstream, a very good slipstream, so I'm very close to him, and I'm going to have a go into Eau Rouge. And we're side by side, and we miss by inches. We would have both gone off the road. Amazing, amazing close racing there. A highlight of the former Xbox season, I would have thought. And these positions stay for the rest of the race. I lose seconds to ignored finger. So this has been Alex Stop, being pleased with 3rd place, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.